The Indian Army has released the names of the 5 martyrs of the Rashtriya Rifles who were tragically killed in the terrorist ambush yesterday evening that took place in Poonch of Jammu and Kashmir. We've also been given to understand that the Chief of Army Staff, General Manoj Pandey, and all ranks of Indian Army are now saluting, as expected and as right, the supreme sacrifice of the 5 Indian Army bravehearts. The bravehearts that we lost last evening include Havaldar Mandeep Singh, Lance Nayak Debashish Baswal, Lance Nayak Kulwant Singh, Sepoy Har Krishnan Singh, as well as Sepoy Sevak Singh, who laid down their lives in the line of duty at the Poonch sector yesterday. This, of course, was the statement by the Indian Army that I've just read out for you. My colleague Ajay Jandal now joining us on the broadcast for more updates on the story. Ajay is, of course, our Jammu Bureau Chief. He's been tracking all of the developments since yesterday evening. Ajay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Ajay, can you just talk us through the latest? We've just told our viewers the statement that has been put out by the Indian Army. Can you talk us through what has happened since last evening, Ajay?
Well, see, even after the 15 hour of this attack on the Indian Army vehicle there in the Poonch district, the traffic has been suspended on the same road where this attack took place, and the sources are also saying that searches are going on in and around the Bata Dunia area where this incident has taken place. I just spoke to a person who was an eyewitness at that time because he was on way to Poonch, and he also says that this vehicle was basically moving almost 1 kilometer ahead of us, and at around 3 this blast we have heard a blast sound, and immediately after this blast sound here we also reached the spot, and not only they but a number of people, they reached the spot. Vehicles was stopped because of that vehicle basically caught fire, and they started rescuing the people. They tried to rescue the people because fire was so huge, so it was very tough for them, but they says that explosion took place, so it indicates that this is a possibility, and also sources are saying that there is a possibility that some explosive was used to target this vehicle, and then firing took place. So this is a matter of investigation in the further for army and the police to investigate it, but this incident basically have taken life of 5 of our brave Jawans. Also tell you that Defence Minister was briefed by the Army Chief in this incident, and today now the fresh development says that a team of NIA, and especially the Dr. Biswani, who's a friend, explosive expert of NIA, he's also coming to Jammu, and he'll be moving to Poonch at the spot where this incident has taken place, so that they can collect the evidence from the location that what exactly has happened, what kind of explosive was used. Eyewitnesses are saying that the explosive was huge, as well as the fire which basically was there in the vehicle, that immediately basically spread everywhere. That indicates that some chemical or something was used by the terrorists when they have targeted this vehicle, and some chemical idea something was used by the terrorists. So this is something which has to be seen, that what kind of explosive is used by the terrorists in this attack, and that is a matter of investigation. That's why explosive expert of NIA, Dr. Biswani, is reaching Jammu, and he is going to Poonch.
All right, Ajay, can you also help us understand, as far as the responsibility for this attack is concerned? There is an offshoot of Jaish-e-Mohammed that has now taken responsibility for the attack. Can you tell us a little bit more about the statements that are coming in with regards to that?
Well, yes, yesterday we have seen that how Jaish-e-Mohammed's offshoot PAF, the Fascist Front, they have claimed the responsibility of this attack, and today once again they have issued fresh warning to the government as well as the security agencies that they will surprise again. They will carry more attack in the Jammu and Kashmir, and especially ahead of G20 meeting. It was also it was already expected that that terrorists could try to carry out attack to disturb the peace over here in the Jammu and Kashmir. So that is why the alert has been sounded all over the Jammu and Kashmir, because we knew that Pakistan right after the presidency was given to the G20 presidency was given to India, Pakistan was frustrated and they were not seen happy, and even they were making some foolish comment. But now the thing is that after the government have decided that two meetings on 22 and 24 that will held, a G20 meeting will held here in the Kashmir region, that basically make Pakistan more frustrated, and that is why the alert was sounded, and such attack that was already there was input with the security agencies that such kind of attacks can be planned by the Pakistan and Pakistani sponsored terrorists. So that's why input was there, but even after that input, this incident has taken place. That is something really is a painful, and now the authorities have launched a massive searches in that area to ensure that if terrorists are hiding in the same area, they'll be nabbed or neutralized as soon as possible. And
Ajay,
we have to understand that this...
Ajay, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Just one last update that I want from you before we rope in Group Captain UK Devnath, who's also with us on the broadcast. But Ajay, what is the inputs that we have on the terrorists that have carried out this attack so far? Have we been able to track any terrorists? Do we have any idea who was responsible for this?
Well, as of now, there is no, clue for the security agencies that who were they and from where they came. It was some ID which was basically sticky bomb kind of ID which was planted in the vehicle, or it was something which like a grenade was lobbed and then firing took place on the vehicle. So that is something which is a matter of investigation, and for that purpose, searches are going on there in the Punch Bata Duri and the nearby area where this incident has taken place. So that is that is what security forces are doing. But now the high alert is being sounded, and the senior officials of the Jammu and Kashmir police and the army, they are also on the spot to monitor each and every aspect of this operation, so that the terrorists, those who are responsible, they can be neutralized as soon as possible. We know that how Pakistan is continuously trying to disturb peace here in the Jammu and Kashmir, and especially after the abrogation of 370. But we have seen that Pakistan is not able to digest the peace in the Jammu and Kashmir, because earlier what Pakistan was saying that there is unrest in Kashmir. Pakistan was using the separatists and the other local youth in the terror group to create trouble for the security agency and the local in the Jammu and Kashmir. But after the abrogation of 370 and when action was taken against the puppets of Pakistan like separatists and other, what we have seen that peace basically was prevailing here in the Jammu and Kashmir. So that doesn't suit to Pakistan, because Pakistan was crying in the on the international forums that see that what is happening in the Jammu and Kashmir. But after the abrogation of 370, there is no unrest, there is no stone pelting, there is no bandkal in the Jammu and Kashmir. So that doesn't suit to Pakistan. So that's why Pakistan is trying to disturb peace by using the terrorists. But our forces, they are brave enough, and even after this tragic incident which took place there in the Punch, in which 5 of our brave Jawan they attained martyrdom, I believe that security forces is not going to spare any terrorists, those who are responsible here in the Jammu and Kashmir to create trouble or trying to disturb those who are trying to disturb peace over here.
All right, Ajay, do stay on with us. Let's also listen in to what it is that Ravinder Raina has had to say on this. Let's quickly cut across.
Coward Pakistanis targeted an army vehicle in LOC district Punch in Jammu and Kashmir. 5 of our Jawans attained martyrdom. The blood of our brave hearts will not go in vain. Their martyrdom will not go in vain. And all these culprits, these terrorists, will be neutralized. They have to face the serious consequences, the sin they committed. For that they will be punished.
So that was Ravinder Raina. He, of course, is the BJP president of Jammu and Kashmir, giving a soundbite to the press. But even as we even as we take in reactions and developments that are coming in, let's get the perspective of a defense expert also on the story. Joining us on the broadcast now, Wing Commander Praful Bakshi. Wing Commander Bakshi, thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us. It is some heart-wrenching news that we've unfortunately had to patch you on this morning. 5 jawans of ours have been martyred, sir, as of late last evening. There was a terrorist attack. Terrorists lobbed a grenade, opened fire on a contingent, so to speak, on a convoy of the Indian Army, and of course 5 soldiers have been martyred. What do you think, sir, has happened? Do you think that this plot has unraveled now, given that there was going to be a G20 meeting that was all set to be held in Jammu and Kashmir? Do you think that is something that has sparked this incident?
Thank you for calling me. This is a very sad occasion, and since yesterday we are talking on this with you. Obviously, anytime, whenever there is an important event taking place, this thing comes in. This is the SOP with them. There's nothing new. Whether G20 is going to take place or NAM takes place or any other political meet takes place where India is getting a name or a fame or advancing, they will do this thing to embarrass India, and that's why they're doing it. But they're doing it for a very long time. The question is, their intention is very clear. Let us not analyze them. Let us analyze ourselves. What are we doing about it? I'm more interested in that. Not that you are LAT, JET, JEM. How does it make a difference? They are enemy of my country. What are they doing is because we are letting them do it. Why we are letting them do it? We have so many security agencies in that Jammu and Kashmir area, all under different flags, all under different commands. There is no coordination. If you think there's a coordination, forget it. And secondly, the whole area, this is not the first time it has taken place in this area. Why? We are the adjacent area in POK and across the LOC. We go and occupy. We locate their positions. We blast them off in single surgical strikes or in multiple strikes, whatever the case may be. And our movement, the drone, by the UAV, and so the picture can be given to the people. Question is, an SOP, the netting was not there on the truck on which the grenade was lobbed, and so many other things are there. I personally feel there is much to do, much is left to do more from the SOP point of view, but basic doctrine is different. Until and unless entire Jammu and Kashmir is under one command and control with all the intelligence agencies, you will continue seeing this, what is happening. You can wait for next 50 years, it will happen. Because we are not doing it. And why we are not doing it? Because of internal politics of our country. Because of Pakistan. Pakistan is laughing all the way because its job is becoming very easy. And that's what they are doing. Even if they don't have any food to eat, they can still do it to you. This is the thing which is worrying me.
Wing Commander Bakshi, and as far as these terrorist attacks are concerned, what is the one thing that we need to keep in mind when such incidents happen? Of course, the idea is to create mass panic. The idea is to create mass hysteria. In your opinion, sir, you of course have served in the Indian Army. You know from first-hand experience, what is it that the people must remember when incidents like this happen?
First thing, people must not panic. They must have complete faith in the system. What the present government is doing, it is doing a lot of good to improve. That's a different thing, that their approach maybe at the moment they require a little amendment to it. They require a little different procedure. That is the only thing. And secondly, that our army must tell the media that things how the things are in control, how we can do it. They must take the media onto the border areas, especially across the LOC. They should show them, and wherever the job is required, do it and then show it to the media that this is how we are controlling it. Let the media, the people must be on the same page. Let there be no secrecy between one security agencies and other security agencies, and that is why it is very necessary for all the security agencies to report to the corps commander, who should be the head of J&K security system. And then he should be reporting directly to his chief, our Raksha Mantri and Prime Minister. This should be the chain of command. And that's what it should be. But I'm sorry, we are not doing it. Why we are not doing it? Nobody wants to discuss that.
All right, Vinkpal Bakshi, really appreciate you, sir, for joining us on the broadcast and giving us your expert analysis, of course, on this tragic incident that has transpired as of late last evening.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.